downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. So striding in, Boomer Jackson.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in now, Will Myers. They'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Here's a high pop-up, calling for it, Jackson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, but
stepping in and ready for another shot, Boomer Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
that's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music, up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
You start getting into the 30s, you're talking about a month and some change. That is really a hot streak, and I don't consider it just a streak anymore. He's pretty good.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. 6 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Reddick over to his left, 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. At the plate, Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Michael Conforto.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit to third. Gonzalez is there. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Beltran. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Jackson is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2. Ready for a shot now. Boomer Jackson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Springer coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here's Jay Bruce now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Altuve is there for it, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Mets 1 and the Astros nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Boomer Jackson 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get. At the plate, Boomer Jackson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that'll tie him for the all-time record. 73 on the year, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead. And that home run obviously a big one, as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. 1 more and he'll become the all-time. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome. So we're in. Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball for a minute. Stepping up to the plate, Boomer Jackson. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort from the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. It's up and out of here into the archways. He's done it. Boomer Jackson is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard.
So stepping in, Boomer Jackson.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is the last game before a 9-game road trip, and it's important to win that last game before you go off on a long trip like that. 9 games is a long time.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Boomer Jackson. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. McCann takes it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Jackson has it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Boomer Jackson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Boomer Jackson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here. between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Steven Matz will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Joseph will put this one away, and the side is retired. Go the Mets. Striding in once again, Boomer Jackson.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. Makes the play, one away. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Hellickson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jeremy Hellickson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Cesar
looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Grounded to third. Oh, a diving stop to first. Wow. Ready for another chance? Boomer Jackson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hellickson's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Boomer Jackson. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Here comes Saunders. 2 down.
Oh, wow.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, Howie Kendrick. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first. He's going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 games in a row.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from
I just took the home run lead. I'm the home run king of the season now. I hit my 74th home run against the Astros last game.
In the ball game yesterday afternoon. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Boomer Jackson.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man. I mean, this road trip just hasn't gone well. They're 1-4, and at this point in time, the way they've been struggling, they're just looking to get home, and hopefully home cooking will help you turn it around.
I didn't even feel a fucking yank.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Yoenis
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Damn, Sespi.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Oh, no.
Jackson.
We can't be losing to these niggas. How to change this?
And this ball is absolutely crushed.
Motherfucker.
Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Solo shot to right center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. And the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more.
Oh, just a sec. What a play.
Bro. Oh, my God. Nigga threw a seed over there from his back.
Digging in once again, Boomer Jackson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to third. 1 away. Here's Howie Kendrick. Lifetime against Buffalo. 11 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Hit to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single.
Ready for another shot now. Boomer Jackson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Barnhart is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as this. Stepping in, Boomer Jackson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here's a high pop-up. Franco is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Boomer Jackson.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up?
And gone up into the second deck.
So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Digging in, Boomer Jackson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Suarez is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Digging in to try it again. Boomer Jackson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jackson.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, a double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Boomer Jackson. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. And this is taken outside for ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Boomer Jackson.
Third baseman, Boomer Jackson.
All right, let's see what's up right here.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Mets leave him loaded. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Noah Syndergaard records his 14th winning decision of the season. Anthony DeSclafani couldn't escape the 4th inning. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from